say this year, as I've been able to travel to many affiliates, this is absolutely a highlight for me to be a part of presenting this prestigious award. So, volunteers truly are the lifeblood of PPA and its affiliates. Every association has those extraordinary volunteers whose efforts on behalf of the affiliate and its members deserve special recognition. Seeking a way to thank these individuals, Professional Photographers of America created the National Award in 1958. Each year, PPA makes this prestigious award available to state, regional, national, and international affiliates, who then present it to a deserving individual. The highest honor granted by a PPA affiliate, it recognizes those whose support of photography goes far beyond any regular expectations or contributions. The simple inscription on the plaque reads, "For service to professional photography." But we know the award means far more. We are here to honor one of those very special individuals today. PPA is pleased to share with the Professional Photographers Association of Massachusetts in the presentation of the coveted National Award. On behalf of the Professional Photographers of America, I am pleased to extend my gratitude and congratulations to this year's recipient. Would all of those who've received the National Award please come forward so we can congratulate this year's recipient.
I'd like to start off by recognizing all of these amazing photographers and photography supporters standing here with me. And I would like to point out that none of them set out to receive the PPA National Award. PPA's highest honor can only be achieved, cannot be achieved, unlike certification, photographic craftsman, or Master of Photography degrees. You need to just earn it by being you and giving back to professional photography. I volunteered for a few things over the years, and sometimes even before Nancy Green suggested it. Pam has helped me hone my craft and further my business for decades, and I believe strongly in its mission to educate photographers and create an environment conducive to professional and artistic growth. I wanted to give back for all that our organization is and its members have done for me, so I volunteered when I could, and I'm always willing to help out a photographer in need. I am still surprised to be standing up here with these distinguished photographers. And to be perfectly honest, I'm pretty choked up about it right now. I'm not easily surprised, and I was very surprised last year, so this is almost a little difficult for me to be standing here doing this. I'm so excited to be introducing this year's recipient. This person embodies the spirit of PAM. They have been a fixture at PAM events and convention as long as I can remember. All of the little things this person did, and a few big ones, has made them an ideal recipient for this prestigious award. They have been a member for a long time. Since 1975, in fact. They also helped a convention and loved to dance at the PPAM Awards party. They used to pal around with members Paul Camello, Alan Swibner, and Rick Norris. He served on the PAM board as a member at large and parliamentarian for several years. He was very instrumental in helping update the PPM bylaws and served on the committee that implemented lifetime membership award modifications. He took his parliamentary duties very seriously and was quite the expert on Robert's Rules of Order,
Yes.
of which I was the recipient of that advice many times. I would like to announce the name now, but I don't want this person to come up quite yet because I have a few more things to say about them. This year's recipient of the PPA National Award is Dan Bitar.
Thank you, Dan. Yeah.
I wanted to know a little more about Dan and share with you today. And luckily, a past president, Suisaro, was really good at getting me some information on that. Yeah, much better at getting information out of people than I am. So Sue gave me a hand and got some great information out of it. In 1947, Dan was about 15 years old when he started his photography journey. He was in a high school photography club, and when he saw his first image appear on paper and come up in the developer, he was hooked. He went into service in 1951, spent 3 years going up and down the border of Czechoslovakia, was a regimental photographer for a year in 1952. Then he took images while out on patrol for the next couple of years. When he got out, he started doing what he really, really loved, street photography. He'd photograph whatever he could and see what he liked out in the world. Boston and surrounding areas. His friend, Bud Bagdasarian, told him he could make more money doing wedding and portrait photography. Bud talked him into photography. So Dan went to New England School of Photography in 1971 and 72. Bud worked for Bacharach Studios and got Dan an invite to the Providence studio. So he freelanced weddings for them. He would sit in on portraits and after work for Pagar Studios outside of Boston as a stringer. In those days, the owner used to critique what you brought back, and he would say, if you come back with more than 250 images, you're wasting my money. I remember those days, except for me, the number was 300, or I had to pay for the processing of it. Yeah, really. At several different times, he had a storefront in Mansfield and in the center of Sharon with 14-foot high ceilings. Must have been a beautiful studio. He was also had a studio in the basement of his home where, in the beginning, he did bridal portraits with 8-foot ceilings. That must have been very challenging. He stopped photography in 1999, but did odd jobs for people, however, and went back to street photography. He missed the darkroom the most. Black and white was his thing. He has kept only 2 street photography images in all those years. One specifically, the Monsanto demonstration. Yep. And he photographed that demonstration, took 50% of his pictures while walking backwards in the march. That must have been quite a thing to see. After leaving the PAM board, Dan found time to get back into playing the saxophone for his own enjoyment. Years ago, he played the alto sax, but in 2018, he decided to teach himself how to read music and moved on to playing the tenor sax. Dan lives in Foxborough and is devoted to his wife Elaine, and they have 3 grown children, of which I was lucky enough to talk to 2 briefly and get a little more information. And I'm just going to show a few more images of Dan. While I was president, Dan was invaluable, and he's been invaluable to PPAM for so long. I'm really, really proud to be able to present this work. Dan, please come on up.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Come right here.
Dan, congratulations.
Wait, wait.
Right on over here.
Wait.
Right in here. Little photo. Here you go.
So really quick, when I met you in the lobby, and I know I'm standing in front of the screen and I can help that my hair is big. Okay. So when I met you in the lobby, I just had a feeling, and thank you, Steve, for sharing the history. That was really cool. So several years ago, when we celebrated our 150th at PPA, many counselors and board members received a very special gift, and I kept a few of them for my presidential year, and I feel like this is a very fitting place to present one to you. So I think you probably know what a challenge coin is. Do you know what a challenge coin is?
No, I don't.
You don't? So when you're in the service, sometimes challenge coins would be presented by your squad leader or thereabouts. You know what I'm talking about? And you can, and then do you also know, like, if you show up without it, what happens? You have to buy all the drinks. Yeah, he did remember that part. He goes, buy all the drinks. Yeah. So, and for our 150th at PPA, we created a challenge coin, and I have just a few of these left, and I'd like to present this to you today for your service to professional photography.
Yeah.
Would you like to say a few words? Let's.
That was a mistake asking me to say a few words. I will say one thing. I did love photography all the way. And one of the best parts about it was when you did a job or took somebody's image, they were thrilled and they loved it. And that's the time you really get a good feeling about the photographic business. And if I was younger, I'd probably go back into it again, probably not fail a couple times on the way through, but you know, you keep on plugging and things turn out after a while, you know, one way or the other. But there's one thing I will say, and I have to talk to Sue about that. Earlier I said to her, if someone came to you and said, we'll give you anything you want right now, just say it. Well, immediately. So I said, okay, fine. I said, I'd like to have my 2 Nikon F2A film cameras. I'd like to have my RB67 format. And I'd like to have my whole darkroom. Just drop it in complete. Then I'd go in there and I'd never come out again. So I appreciate the honor. I'm sure that probably other people that are right, you know, deserve it, but I will accept it, and thank you all very much. And also I wish everybody success in their photographic endeavors.
Congratulations.
Jesus, I was hoping to work on
Dan, my chocolate.
Nancy and I, from way back.
Oh.
Right. She's not old.
I carried his bags.
She's a young chick. I'm the old guy. But I gotta tell you, I've seen everything in the photographic business. I don't have those particular booklets, but I brought in all my booklets from 1987 on, convention booklets. And so I've been a member a long time. I've seen a lot of things change. I've seen a lot of good people come and go, which is part of the sadness of becoming old. But I'm old, and I'm ready to date anybody.
Congratulations, Dan, and thank you for all your service. Yeah. Woohoo! All right, so I will accept a motion to adjourn the meeting. Thank you. Go enjoy lunch, either the food truck or outside on your own. We'll be back here at 1:15.
Congratulations, Brian. Congratulations.
Yes, yes. Yes, we all wouldn't be Sorry, come back at 2, not 1:15. Sorry.
Your reaction was the best. You were watching, you go, he doesn't get it. It's not sinking in. When she said your name, you were like, how many people listen to you got that many years of senator right now?
It was so great to meet them. They're really, really nice. They're great kids. Absolutely great. Sue's the real sneaky one. She's the sneaky
That's
one.
why I questioned her the other. She's asking me these questions.
Yes,
and I
thank you.
You want to know that?
At least you got questions. Me, they just went on Facebook and sucked my life off.
It's exactly what we did.
We more had conversations. Can we get you in the middle right here?
True.
Let's get you in the middle. Yep, you're gonna put that on. Go ahead.
Excuse me, young man.
He's used to around. Young guy. Young
Congratulations.
Hey, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Getting in?
No, go ahead. Yeah, go.
Real close. Maybe back up a little bit. Yeah. Part of it. Well, you're gonna have it too. Yeah, no, Kat.
You in there.
No, it's all the national. Perfect.